Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to bringing the vision video. What if I guess today is this week's Under Reset. As always, if you're looking for anything specific, check out the description below. There's going to be timestamps over there, so finding things is going to be much easier. But anyways, if you guys are new to this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Starting off first, you want to check out the Special Blueprints vendor at the base operations, and the one thing you want to check out from him is this SASG-12 blueprint. This, in my opinion, is the best shotgun for a striker build, especially for PvE. With the recent nerf to striker and how it works, for PvP this can be useful, but it's not as good as it is in PvE, and as I said, for me, this shotgun's the best. It's the most accurate, it does a lot of damage, and it's just really easy to use. So as I said, if you're missing this blueprint, 100% pick it up from the Special Blueprint vendor. Next up, you guys want to visit the Special Equipment vendor still at the base operations, and the first thing you want to check out is this Liberator. What it comes with is 19% enemy armor damage, 275 gear score, and for the talents it has Sustained, Responsive, and Determined. In my opinion, I would keep Responsive, I would keep Determined as the free kind of talent. I would reroll Sustained, get something like Ferocious, Destructive, Unforgiving, or Deadly, and just use this for PvE. Or if you want to use this for PvP, just reroll Sustained, get something like Unforgiving or Vicious, and this will be a really good backup or a main weapon. A few spots down, you want to check out the Specialized Backpack. What it comes with is 1234 stamina, 13,281 health, and 14% burn resistance. Although it's not the best, although it's not a god roll or anything like that, it is pretty good still. The one thing I would do is probably roll the stamina and get it a little bit higher, or go into firearms or electronics depending on your build. But besides that, this one's pretty good. If you are making a high-end / exotic build, if you are making like a 5-piece Deadeye build and you want to have a Specialized Backpack so your your pulse or your healing's a little bit better, whatever the case is, whatever you're making, this backpack is pretty decent. So as I said, check it out if you are in need. And last but not least, you guys want to go all the way down and check out this mod. This is actually a prototype electronics mod that is a 265 electronics and 3% skill haste mod. So yes, finally a good skill haste mod is being sold. This one is with electronics. So if you are making a Secret Mine build, if you're making a Sticky Bomb build, whatever the case is, these are pretty good, and they're not maxed out. They're really close to being maxed out, but they're very, very good, and they're pretty hard to find, especially if you're looking for a high electronics and also skill haste. So if you're in need of them, check out the Special Equipment vendor right now. The final person you guys want to talk to in the base operations is this gear vendor upstairs, and what he's actually selling is a pretty nice prototype performance mod. This is actually a 2% pulse critical hit damage mod. So if you're making a damage build for PvP or PvE and you want your pulse to be a little bit stronger, for example like a Deadeye build or something like that, this one's pretty good. It isn't maxed out, and even if you're not doing a build right now with these mods, I would still recommend picking them up, putting them in your stash, because you really never know when you're going to be needing them. So once again, this is located at the gear vendor upstairs. Next up, you guys want to visit the Dante's Run safe house, and what he's actually selling is a prototype firearms mod that is a 263 firearms and 3% skill haste mod. So once again, we have another skill haste mod. This time it is with firearms. Unfortunately, it is a little bit worse than the other one, but this one is with firearms. So if you're making a hybrid build with like firearms and some skill haste, or if you're making a full skill haste build, but you will also want to do a lot of damage, this mod is perfect for that. So once again, pick this one up if you are in need. The Special Blueprints vendor at Camp Clinton is next to my list, and the first thing you guys want to check out is this classic M44 carbine blueprint. This is actually a really good sniper rifle if you're making a Hunter's Faith build and if you're going for headshots. Unfortunately, it's not the best. Something like the M700 carbine is probably a little bit better, but this one's still pretty good. If you are, as I said, going for headshots, you can still put a headshot suppressor and a scope on this, so you're pretty much going to get the full benefit from that. A few spots down, you want to check out this 5.52 hollow sight, and if you guys are going for a high critical hit chance build on your ARs, this sight is perfect for that. You can get a god roll one, potentially, if you roll it and if you get lucky, so check that out if you are in need as well. And last but not least, you want to check out this performance gear mod blueprint and this firearms gear mod blueprint as well. Both of them are pretty good if you don't have them already on your character, 100% buy them. If you're making different builds, instead of going out and farming for the mods you need, or potentially going to need in the future, you could just have the blueprints, craft whatever you need at that time, and save a lot of time. Moving on, you want to stop by the Special Equipment vendor still at Camp Clinton, and the one thing you want to check out from him is this Pro Red Dot sight. Now what it comes with is 18% critical hit damage, 6% headshot damage, and 3% critical hit chance as well. This, in my opinion, is a must-buy if you don't have a good scope for your LWAC, your Lightweight 4, your SMGs, your Warlord, whatever you're using, whatever you have. This one's very, very good, although I'm pretty sure the critical hit damage can be a little bit higher. I think it maxes out at 20%, but this one's still very, very good. It's really good with the crit chance, critical hit damage, and headshot damage, so definitely pick this one up if you are interested. The Madison Stand Safe House is next on my list, and the one thing you want to check out from him is this Prototype Performance mod. This is actually a 6% first aid self-heal mod, and I know a lot of you guys have been looking for these mods. I have been getting a lot of questions if I have seen any of these mods being sold, and unfortunately I didn't, but this week there's one being sold right here, and it is a god roll, so definitely pick this one up if you are making any type of build, and you're using a booster shot, overdose, anything like that. These mods are going to help you out and make your healing that much better. If you're looking for a decent grip, you want to check out the Grindhouse Safe House. He's actually selling one. It's not the best, it's not really that good, but if you're in desperate needs, if you're new to the game, you're coming back and you need critical hit damage on your grip, this one's being sold. It comes with 17% critical hit damage, 5% reload speed, and 2.50% stability. Once again, it's not the best, it's not a god roll, but if you're in desperate needs, if you're looking for one, check out this vendor. The last open world vendor you guys want to check out is the Firewall, and what he's actually selling is, yes, another mod. This time it is a Prototype Performance mod that is a 5% Ballistic Shield Damage Resilience mod. If you guys are making a defense build for both PvP or PvE, I would recommend using this mod 100%. It's going to make your shield damage better. It's going to be really tough for players to destroy it, or even NPCs in like legendary missions or incursions, anything like that. So again, this mod is a god roll, so definitely pick it up. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you want to stop by is the East 61st Street checkpoint, and what he's actually selling is a very good Omega Rifle Suppressor. Now what it comes with is 18.50% headshot damage, 4.50% optimal range, and 4% critical hit damage. This, in my opinion, is a must-buy if you are using something like a Hunter's Faith build, MDR build, Lightweight 4 build. If you're going for just headshots in general, although you're missing the critical hit chance on this thing, it's not that big of an issue. The headshot damage is maxed out, and as well you get optimal range, so that's going to help you out as well. So again, check out the East 61st Street checkpoint if you are interested. Next up, we're stopping by the East 53rd Street checkpoint, and this guy's actually selling an enhanced ACR-E that comes with 18% enemy armor damage, 269 gear score, and for the talents it has Predatory, Responsive, and Vicious. In my opinion, this is a god roll. It's maxed out already with the talents and what you want to be using, at least for PvE. For PvP, you can switch out Predatory, get something like Unforgiving or even Deadly, and it will be pretty good, but again, I think for PvP, like the Lightweight 4 or LWAC would be a little bit better, or something like the House, but for PvE, this is a great pickup, so definitely check this one out if you are in need. One spot down, you want to stop at the East 46th Street checkpoint, and check out this TI-RANT suppressor. What it comes with is 7.50% critical hit chance, 2.50% stability, and 4% critical hit damage. If you're going for a high critical hit chance or a maxed out critical hit chance build on your SMGs, this TI-RANT is really, really good. You're missing the headshot damage, unfortunately, but again, if you're using an SMG, you're most likely going for body shots anyway, so the headshot damage isn't really that important, and you also get a really high crit chance and a really high critical hit damage on the suppressor as well with stability. Keep in mind that this suppressor will only work on SMGs, nothing like the AR, LMGs, shotguns, nothing like that. It will not work on that, so again, this is only a SMG suppressor. Stopping by the East 34th Street checkpoint, we have another critical hit chance weapon mod, and this is actually the Rugged Mini Reflex sight, and what it comes with is 7.50% critical hit chance, 2.50% stability, and 4% critical hit damage. Once again, you are missing the headshot damage, but the critical hit chance is very high. The critical hit damage is maxed out, so if you're interested in this, if you are thinking about buying this one, check out the East 34th Street checkpoint in the Dark Zone. Heading to the west side, we are stopping by the West 31st Street checkpoint, and the first thing you guys want to check out is this Prototype Performance mod. This is actually a 2% pulse critical hit chance mod, so again, if you're doing a damage build, or if you're doing a high critical hit chance build for your ARs, SMGs, you could use this, pair this up with your pulse, and your crit chance is going to be off the charts. So again, this one is maxed out. And last but not least, you want to check out this VX1 scope. This is actually a high headshot damage scope. You can use this on your Lightweight 4, your MDRs, your sniper rifles, anything like that. And it comes with 18% headshot damage, 4% critical hit damage, and 4% optimal range. Last but not least, you want to stop by the West 42nd Street checkpoint, still in the Dark Zone. And the final thing you want to check out is this Loud Event Break. Now what it comes with is 18% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 5.50% headshot damage. Honestly, in my opinion, this is not the best pickup, but if you are new to the game, if you're coming back, if you are in desperate needs of a decent loud vent break, this one's okay. Again, you're missing the critical hit chance, the headshot damage and the critical hit damage isn't maxed out, but if you're looking to use something until you find something better, this one is okay. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll respond to all my comments, but again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.